celebrities on these tapes with Diddy. Diddy busting down young A-list celebrities that are men. And the lists are Usher, Bow Wow, Danny Boy, Chris Brown, and it was a few more.
Chris
if
Brown?
you guys remember the other list, please put it down below. All right.
Chris Brown is on the list? What is up, YouTube? How y'all doing? Check it out. Once again, we are at the 𝗟𝗡𝗞𝗏𝗡 YouTube channel, man. And shout out to my comment section, man. I'm doing research. And I hope I don't offend anyone, and because I can care less. If you're a boy or a girl, I can care less. If you was born a man and now you're a girl, I can care less. I'm not attracted to none of these people that's on this YouTube thing. I already got my boo-boo. We're good to go. I don't do no cheating. I never, ever cheated. I called myself trying to cheat one time, long time ago in my life, right? And my girlfriend said, I can tell you lying. I can see your heart beating through your... I'm not a good liar. I don't have a poker face. So I could care less about that. I try my best to be honest. And I want to name this video clickbait or something like that. This clickbait thing that's going around. Like I said, I'm learning, I'm researching. But one of the things I do understand, I ain't know what clickbait was. And clickbait is, just if y'all don't know, right? Clickbait is, this title is saying one thing, but it ain't in your video. Okay. Now I see why everybody getting all these big old views and stuff. Now, perfect example. The 𝗟𝗡𝗞𝗏𝗡, because I don't know if I should say him or her. The 𝗟𝗡𝗞𝗏𝗡. Usher, let me put my glasses on. Usher confesses with Diddy. Usher confesses what Diddy made him do to Justin Bieber at Flavor Camp on the down low. Oh, shucks, this juicy. So I watched, I think 90%. I think I watched the whole thing. I'm doing too much research, y'all. But long story short, because I clicked on 2 or 3 other videos, not necessarily of hers, of other people. And I'm noticing what the title says. And then I'm looking for that information within the title, and it's not there. So I just want to let y'all know, because I got a staff that's doing different things, and I've been voted out, y'all. I'm just letting you know. I've been voted out as far as what we're going to look. We take care of the title. Don't worry about that. Because actually clickbait is not against, I don't know what, the YouTube policies and stuff like that. Long story short, we're going to get into this video. And the only reason why I'm doing this video, because there's some good things in here. There's some good things in here, man. As I'm doing my research. See, you got to listen to what people's saying and watch their body language. Your body language tells on you, man. I'm kind of good at telling if somebody lying or not. So without any further ado, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell. Let's check it out.
Hello, how you guys doing? Hope you all are doing well. Welcome to the 𝗟𝗡𝗞𝗏𝗡. I am Gigi, and let me tell you, Usher is finally speaking out. This is what they're saying, and I believe that he is speaking out behind the scenes, and I believe Justin Bieber is going to break as well. I don't know if you guys have heard the news, but they are saying that they have saw video footage, and we're talking about news outlets. Real news outlet have told us they have seen video footage. We have multiple witnesses come out and say they have seen video footage of young A-list celebrities on these tapes with Diddy. Diddy busting down young A-list celebrities that are men. And the lists are Usher, Bow Wow, Danny Boy, Chris Brown, and it was a few more.
Chris
if
Brown?
you guys remember the other list, please put it down below. All right.
Chris Brown is on the list? Because Chris Brown had actually said in an interview that he tried out to try to get on Bad Boy or try to do a meeting with Diddy, and Diddy turned him down. And it was him and his partner, Chris Brown and one of his buddies when he was real little. And I remember seeing that. I remember seeing that Chris was like, man, he said he want my man, but he wasn't interested in me. Yeah, yeah.
And so, and Justin Bieber, yes, definitely him. We all in Trey Songz.
Him.
Trey Songz was on the list, and Odell Beckham, you know, the football player, I believe. And we all saw that video footage of Odell Beckham, Trey Songz, and Justin Bieber. Okay, and it's more. So I came across this video, and I want you guys to watch this with me. And boy, they are saying Usher Raymond is speaking out, and we all know the reason why he got those bumps. He
knew
got
his last name was Raymond.
Diddy at a young age did something unthinkable to Usher that caused him to go to the hospital and get stitches in his back door, and also he gave him the gift that kept giving. Okay, and they said that Diddy has spread this gift around. And I'm just going to allow the video play. Make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe here at this Messy Sweet Spot. And I just want to say thank you all for who else supports this channel. We appreciate you, and we want you to continue with the support with the likes and the shares and the comments and the likes, okay? So let's hear and let's see what they got going on.
Diddy is a sick, sick man, and one of his most high-profile victims, Usher, has just finally come out and revealed what was done to him. This is beyond evil.
Fault that Justin Bieber got by Diddy.
It's not our fault that Usher didn't want to get fucked by Diddy anymore. It is not our fault that Usher didn't want to get fucked by Diddy no more.
Shout out to Jaguar.
Kick in the door, waving the 4-4. All you heard was Papa, don't hit me no more. Let's go. Kick in the door, waving the 4-4. Hey, hey, hey. Yeah.
Certain feeling, and I felt a certain way.
Check this out,
when
y'all.
Usher got on Shay Shay, and I don't mean to mention other people's platforms, but he got on Shay Shay and he mentioned how great and how good Puff taught him and everything. You know what I'm saying? About the business, right? I know, and people know, that was around in that time that Puff and Usher did have a situation. And that situation led Usher to the hospital.
That's right. Diddy did something so horrible to Usher that he ended up in the hospital.
If you don't mind me asking, because I know the topic is sensitive, what happened to Usher?
I heard about some music executive from the industry back in Harlem. You know, I heard it from some music executives back in Harlem. And I'm not going to speak on their name. They doing programs and everything like that. And they may be doing something, they may speak on it themselves. But I heard it from some music executives.
What did you hear?
Yeah, what did you hear?
You know how people be talking and we was around some people, something like that. And then some people might say, yo, I don't F with that dude. And at the time, I didn't know who the F Usher was. You know what I'm saying? It was one of those type of situations. And we'll probably say, yo, man, I don't F with them. You know, I'm getting out that industry and everything like that. You know, Puff sent this little kid to the hospital. How he sent him to the hospital? Man, nigga bleeding from the butt. And that's what was said. But I didn't even have a name for the kid at the time. Then you heard, and that's what happened.
And this story goes a long way back. Back when Usher was just 14 and brimming with talent.
And can I say something? Make no mistake about it. Usher is not the only one. If Diddy is doing this type of stuff with, I believe he's doing this to Usher, you bet your bet dollar Usher was not the first boy, and he is not going to be his last. He has an issue, okay? He's a butt demon. And honey, This is
That's
his
not funny,
security. This is the guy that have worked with him for so long. Okay, Gene Deal. He has no reason to lie about this. So I want you guys to put the comments in and let's hear what you guys have to say. Now let's continue to roll the tape.
Also, just to add to it, there was a rapper who auditioned that has a case on Diddy right now. He was 10 years old when this happened, and Diddy told him, "You better not tell your parents." But the parents realized he was acting so weird and different. You know, they offered him a soda, told him to drink the soda, and the soda was laced with something. The little boy was saying that he felt dizzy or whatever. And Puffy just ordered him. So, oh my God, Diddy, man, shame on you. Shame on you for all this stuff, man. What? Oh my gracious. Here we go, y'all.
He had just signed with L.A. Reid's LaFace Records, the label responsible for launching several major music careers. Reid, a key mentor in Usher's journey, made a bold decision. He sent the young artist to New York City to live with Diddy, the self-proclaimed wildest party guy and a towering figure in hip-hop.
We want to thank you. Come here. Don't sit on the bed at night. No homo. No, just don't get close to the bed. Don't get close to the bed. But it's just like, yo, we want to thank you for hosting the thing, man. It's been a pleasure. You didn't have to do it. You did it.
No. I definitely didn't have to do it. I definitely didn't have to. First and foremost, I'm not getting the bed. Shout out to him and what he did. I'm just gonna, if we can, let's just put the camera a little this way, just so we're not. I don't want my shot to even. I don't want to come close to the bed at all. I should look like he fresh off a goddamn plane. I should.
Fresh off the garden stage. That's my brother right here from day one. We used to wake up and, pause, but like just out. Back in the days when he was like 10 and I was a little bit older.
Let's read. Then before he said pause, he said no homo. Okay, meaning he's not gay, no homosexuality. Pause, meaning he's not gay, no homosexuality. In the black community, they constantly have to do this to let the world know that they are not gay or bisexual, because in the black community, especially in hip hop, they're very homophobic. However, the irony of it is very...
You can't speak on that. Anyway, pause means like, whoa, let me back up. Pause means let me back up. Because what I said may sound gay. Like if we was at work one day and the guy goes, put it in. Is it, you can't put it in? Oh, wait a minute. Pause. Because put it in, we working on computers and we trying to get the screw in, because we finished working on it. So see, the screw in. Oh, wait a minute, pause. And people start yelling pause. That's what she's trying to say. It could be any little small thing that they can turn into, and they turned it into a game. They turned this whole thing into a game.
Very interesting. When Diddy said this back on this tape, saying pause,
I'm trying to get
down. Continue.
Brother, for real, we used to actually wrestle off of the frosted flakes because he used to always get up early with me. Now he's one of the richest stars in the world.
Yo, what the f did Puff just say? Nobody's gonna acknowledge this for me. Puff just said we used to wrestle over the frosted flakes, and we're streaming live. That was stupid. Listen.
Now, this is what I want you all to see. You might gotta go look at the other a better clip because she has it so small. You right in his jawbone, Puffy's face. My point is, Puffy was serious when he grabbed Kevin. Shut up, man. Because Puffy thinks that he already have it covered. Because if you really gay, and you said, wait a minute, oh, Paul, what I just said was a little jokey, could have been gay type thing. So I'm gonna say pause, and then that way people know, oh, he slipped up, but he ain't really gay. That's what it means. But then Kevin Hart took it to another level with another joke on Puffy. But right here in his face, and I have seen this blown up and everything, and y'all go look for it. Kevin Hart is MCing, hosting this party right here. Kevin, poor thing. Kevin ain't know what he was getting into. He ain't know. Now that he know, he stood away. Real talk.
Yeah, we used to actually wrestle
right here.
off of the Frosted Flakes because he used to always get up early with me. Now he's one of the richest stars in the world. And
right
what
here.
the f*** did Puff just say? Nobody's going to acknowledge this but me. Puff just said we used to wrestle over the Frosted Flakes.
Now look at Puff, how he grabs him.
That was stupid. Listen, that was fucking stupid.
We're having a good time, yo. Oh, your Usher made it in the... Hey, yo.
Yeah.
This wasn't just a move to a new city.
So that was one of the main things I wanted to point out right there.
It was a calculated attempt to push Usher's boundaries and help him develop a more edgy sound, as Reed explained. I wanted Usher to have more of this hip-hop infused sound, filled with bad boy swagger, Reed shared. I was turning him over to the wildest party guy in the country at an age when I still needed to get his mother's permission, but I thought it would be the right thing for him. I didn't know whether I was being irresponsible or having an epiphany. Reed's words reflect the mix of risk and hope he felt, believing that this experience would shape Usher both musically and personally. Usher himself has mentioned witnessing some very curious things during his time with Diddy, though he tends to leave the details vague.
I moved to New York City, and I lived with 𝗗𝗢𝗡𝗞𝗦 for a year.
That's the crazy thing. Now, that was L.A. Reid's idea, right? We're sending you over to something called Puffy Flavor Camp.
There you go.
To learn
Flavor Camp?
Yeah,
Flavor
that's what it was called. And you're going to go to Puff Daddy's. He's
in the 90s. Do you understand what that's like?
Puffy's place was like just filled with chicks and orgying like nonstop, right?
They all playing us, man. They playing us.
Hey, it was curious. I got a chance to see some things.
Yeah, but you were 13. What were you seeing?
I went there to see the lifestyle.
Right.
And I saw it. And it was but I don't know if I could indulge and understand what I was even looking at. It was pretty wild.
So nobody tried to, some woman didn't come along.
I didn't say that.
Okay.
I didn't say that. What I did say is that
I think they were asking the wrong questions. They should have said, was the house full of men? Okay, did any man try to hit on you? Okay, and one thing we notice about the Kangs or the AA community, the males in the AA community, they're going to run their mouth. They're going to talk. They cannot hold water, and it's a good thing because everything in the dark will come to the light, especially in the AA community. And the reason why I'm thinking about this, because you guys know about Little Durk, his friends was the one that betrayed him and ratted him out to the cops. And that's a good thing because we're cleaning all of the AA males, dirt bags off the scene. And he was given the keys to the city. I mean, what is up with all these individuals getting the keys to the city? What have they done to earn the keys to the city except for being popular? It's, my gosh, it's so devastating and so disgusting how the world has turned out. Make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe here, and I'm going to continue to play.
there were very curious things taking place, and I didn't necessarily understand.
Biggie Smalls was there.
Biggie Smalls was there. Lil' Kim.
I'm learning.
Mac.
All these people are hanging around.
Yeah, man. Faith Evans, Jodeci, Mary J. Blige. They didn't know nothing about this shit.
Oh.
I was having a good time. You know what I mean?
Does he have you doing any chores? Are you doing dishes at all? I mean, to keep you humble somewhat? Or are you just like, could you stay up till 4 a.m. with them and party?
I mean, I could. I actually stayed up longer than them.
And do you have money? What's going on?
I mean, I had like per diem. I had like,
what
like a living.
Life.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
14 years old. You're a dad now. Would you ever send your kid to Puffy camp?
Hell no.
Hell no.
Despite the challenges, the experience ultimately paid off. Reed later remarked, "Puffy did exactly what I wanted him to do for Usher and helped him cultivate this unique R&B sound." Diddy's influence played a part in shaping Usher's artistic identity, fueling his transformation from a talented teen to a music superstar. But at what cost?
Playing us.
Becoming part of a larger trafficking conspiracy?
Diddy had been trying to get to Bieber for a minute, and his management was backing him off. But it wasn't until Usher took over management and had guardianship and gave temporary guardianship to the diddler for 48 hours. Think about that. He'd already been to the hospital. That situation that Gene was talking about. And he was still took Bieber there, but you got custody of him first. Diddy had already tried. They wouldn't let him. Actually, someone made reference to the fact that Diddy trying to get at Bieber the way he was trying to get at Bieber was looking a little predatory. And then Usher came in and discovered it and managed him and got custody of him and promised to look after him. And then he sent him to the Dipper. Does that sound like a good guy?
It's horrible.
Does that sound like a good guy? Now that we know what Diddy's really like. They're not seeing what the intentions was in his heart when he took Justin Bieber there. Let's be honest. He took Justin Bieber there.
The official narrative is that L.A. Reid shared that Usher introduced Justin Bieber to him when Bieber was just 14 years old. In his 2016 memoir, Reid detailed how Usher brought Bieber as a gift, describing the young artist as beautiful.
I was flown out to Atlanta by a manager. His name's 𝗟𝗢𝗡𝗞𝗦. Flown out to Atlanta just to meet with him and meet different producers and different people. I was actually going to meet Jermaine Dupri at his studio. And who rolls up? Usher in his Range Rover. It rolls up, and I was like, "Is that who I think it is?" And Scooter was like, "Yeah." And so I ran up to him and I was like, Usher, I love your songs. You want me to sing you one? And he was like, let's just go inside, little buddy. It's cold out. So the politest possible way he could say no, he did. And I was like, wow, he just turned me down. And I was a little disappointed. He had to go into a studio session, so I was like, whatever. And a week later, he actually watched my videos with my manager and was like, oh my gosh, why didn't I let him sing? So flew me back to Atlanta where I got to meet him again, and he wanted to sign me. But there was something else.
Justin Timberlake, right?
Yes, Justin Timberlake also wanted to sign me. It was like kind of like, what happened was Justin Timberlake and Usher both went into a ring and boxed it out. And the outcome was Usher. I think it was a TKO.
Bieber, who shot to global fame at age 15 with his debut single "One Time" in 2009, had first been discovered by Scooter Braun at age 12. Braun found him on YouTube, where Bieber was covering songs by Usher and Chris Brown. But it was Usher who gave Bieber his big break by introducing him to Reid, who signed the young star to Island Records. Reid wrote about his first encounter with Bieber, recalling Usher's phone call in October 2008. Usher asked Reid if he'd be in the office all afternoon because he had something special to show him. At 4 p.m., Usher arrived with an adorable 14-year-old boy. Reid described Bieber as beautiful, like a woman can be beautiful and men rarely are, and remembered how Bieber turned on the charm as soon as he walked in. Sound weird to you yet? Well, that's because it was. That's because Usher was already being groomed and knew what he was getting Justin into.
But how dare you say a man that groomed you, you gonna give him a pass? Bro, you know I know. Let me reframe you on something. Remember Usher? We was at the Swiss Hotel.
See, here's the thing that I think a lot of people not understanding, and I could be wrong, but I could be right. What if Usher, all the time Usher was with Little Bieber, way before he even took him to Puffy, what if they was doing different things now? Usher is undercover, don't want nobody to know that he was with Puffy, you know, and this is speculation. This is way for me. What if Usher, since he was a little boy or whatever the case may be, was like kind of like him? We talking about Puffy, bad boy. I idol you. Oh yes, I would love to sleep with Puffy. You know, not thinking like a man. You know, I'm a man. I don't want to sleep with no other man. In fact, you get your own hotel room. But my point is, what if Justin and Bieber at that little young age was doing things they had no business doing. And so Usher's like, yo, I need you to help his career. And by the way, he's ready. Trust me. You're going to like this gift. That could be it. Could be.
Puff had Kim in the room. Had one of Keith Sweat's baby mothers in the big room outside the master bedroom. He came outside in his robe. She gave him a fellatio right there. His back was turned to me. She gave him a fellatio. You knocked on the door. I came and opened the door for you. Puff went in the room. You came in the room and kissed that girl dead in her mouth. Now I'm telling that because you taking up for somebody that you know and a lot of more people know didn't do you right when you was at Diddy camp.
Bieber immediately sat down at the piano, began singing, and then grabbed a guitar, effortlessly performing as if it were a nightclub act. Usher proudly introduced him, saying, "This is Justin Bieber." Reed was blown away, noting that Bieber was more than just a talented singer. He was a born entertainer. When Usher said he had a gift, he wasn't kidding, Reed recalled. Reed decided to sign Bieber right away, though it took a few days to get his parents involved, since Justin was still a minor. Reed also mentioned how Bieber's hair, which nearly covered his eyes, was as important as his songs and his voice. The distinctive look quickly became part of Bieber's identity. In his memoir, Reed continued to praise Bieber's natural charisma and star power. Justin was simply beautiful. His superpower was his face, Reed wrote, but added that Bieber's appearance was only part of his appeal. He had a magnetic personality that instantly set him apart, whereas other artists had to work to develop the persona they wanted to project. He was lovable and lively from the start. Usher played a key role in Bieber's rise, acting not just as a mentor, but as someone who considered him family. In 2016, Usher reflected on their relationship, saying that while it was professional, he felt a deep connection with Bieber.
I think they did something.
I'ma tell you one time. I'ma tell you one time. I'ma tell you one time. One time when I met you, come on.
I ain't mean to stop you like that, but this is only a tease. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing to you, Island Def Jam recording artist, Justin Bieber. It's getting ready to go down. Just so you know, we're in the studio right now working on it. Get ready because it's going to be big. Ain't that right, Justin?
That's right.
That's right. So look out. We're coming.
Bieber quickly became involved with P. Diddy's Caught Up crew, with Diddy also becoming a mentor to him during those early years. But unbeknownst to Diddy, it would be his grooming of the two that would lead to his downfall, because Gene Deal claimed long ago that Usher was in on a lot of Diddy's secrets, and that is a problem for him.
Years ago, Cameron, he did an interview, and he told a story about how he went to Diddy house with mates, and he fought the dildo in the sink.
I think that was crazy. I think that was out of, and then May said that was Puff's. I think he said Mace said that was Puff's, but Mace was in the bathroom with it. I don't know what that was all about, man, but that was real weird to me. That was crazy.
Crazy, man. But before we get off of that, right, I remember you told me a while ago that, you know, Mace, he used to live with Diddy, and he know a lot of stuff about Diddy that a lot of people don't know.
Man, there's a lot of stuff that Mace and Usher know that they ain't telling about Diddy. There's a lot of stuff that they know. Can you imagine, bruh? Can you really imagine?
That's
true. What do you mean by Usher, though?
Usher used to stay with Diddy, too, when he was younger. And this was years ago.
See, Usher stayed with him. Justin stayed with him. Other people have stayed with him. and all these allegations and all this freak off stuff. Then you got this one person, cause see, all this time Puffy doing drugs. So his grooming skills is weak, cause the drugs is more in him. More drugs like, oh, I'm Puffy anyway. Look here. But that producer, Lil Ron was like, see, he wasn't groomed correctly. That's what happened. He wasn't groomed correctly. He was like, man, I ain't down with that. No, man, y'all doing some crazy stuff in this joint. I'm not down with this. That's what's in the back of his mind. So Puffy all hired up. I'm just putting this thing together in my head, right? It may not be correct. But what I'm saying is, Puffy's like, man, he done told Cuban Gooden to, I can't break him. You go in there and try it. Puffy probably like, yeah, man, I've been molding him a little bit. He probably almost ready to go try it. Something like that. So then he went over there, sitting too close to him and trying to, yeah, man, you know how we do, right? Trying to get next to him. And Ron is like, man, I don't know why y'all keep doing. He's trying to be nice about it. See, and that's what happens. That's what happened with the Mike Tyson thing. Yeah. I'm about to start talking. Mike was on the couch with Diddy, and you got these cameras on. So the Mike Tyson, you in this zone. The camera's on. You on national TV or whatever kind of. This is a big show. You the heavyweight champion of the world. And Puffy tried to put his hand up under his leg, and Mike Tyson like, man, let me move over and get, man, what's wrong? He don't want to say nothing because the camera's rolling, and that's what they do. They try to get Mike should, man, Slim, what's wrong with you? See, nobody's going to do it like that, and Lil Ron didn't do it like that. Lil Ron didn't say, Slim, what's wrong with you, man? I don't play that mess, But let it be somebody like my man right here, shoot. I said his name in about 5 or 6 videos. Now I can't say his name. The bodyguard guy. Yeah, try to accidentally touch him the wrong way. You might come home with a broken jaw or something.
So the locks ain't got nothing to do with what I'm saying. This the kind of... Man, listen here. It's crazy.
Yeah, that is crazy. But I want to talk about this lawsuit by Gavin, right? And I want to get your opinion on it. It's a part in this lawsuit where she alleges that she was at a dinner with Neo, Usher, and Jimmy Iovine. And Diddy, he punched Cassie in the stomach and no one did anything. How you feel about that?
They were part of the dinner and they watched Cassie get abused in front of... Puffy abused Cassie in front of them. And neither one of those men... and they probably security was around too, did nothing to stop what he had did to Cassie. Now that's just crazy right there, bro. That is just crazy. Usher probably got a daughter. Neo probably got kids, I don't know. Jimmy Iovine, he taking about 15, 20 scoops of sugar in his coffee. So, all those cats there, supposed to be men, watched that lady get abused right there in public, and they did nothing, brother. They did nothing. That goes to show you the power that he had mentally over them. Here go a woman witnesses, and this witnesses it, and said, they said nothing. Yo, man, stop, don't do that. Yo, not here, bro. Easy. Nothing. Don't do nothing. Say something. She said they didn't do anything and they didn't say nothing.
Gene, I had to look his name up. Gene.
That's the bad thing about it. If you're not going to do nothing, open your damn mouth and say something.
Amen.
And that's a lot wrong with our people right now. They don't even want you to say nothing.
And now, people are also waking up to Diddy's treatment of Justin Bieber. Justin Bieber is reportedly disgusted by the allegations against Diddy, who played a mentor role in his early music career. According to a source close to Bieber, speaking to Us Weekly, the new father has been advised to stay as far away as possible from anything and everything related to Diddy. However, it seems that keeping his distance hasn't been difficult for Bieber. The source shared that Justin wants nothing to do with the music mogul at this point. Another insider mentioned that Justin is currently in a hard place mentally as he grapples with the serious accusations against Diddy. He has such a history with Diddy, and the allegations against him have been hard to process, the source said. The situation has also raised questions about why Bieber's handlers allowed Diddy to mentor him when he was a child. Sources close to Bieber told the Daily Mail that he should never have been allowed to party with Diddy or anyone else when he was a teen.
Why is he getting on his knees? I keep saying. He's out of it at a young age.
These sources claim that Bieber was thrown to the wolves by his mother, 𝗗𝗢𝗡𝗞𝗦, and his largely absent father, Jeremy Bieber. They also point to Usher, whose label Bieber was signed to, as bearing some responsibility. In one widely discussed incident from November 2009, a 15-year-old Bieber spent a notorious 48-hour period with Diddy at the rapper's home, reportedly unsupervised.
Yeah, so as soon as you turn 16, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna let you rock this every time you do like, yeah, this gonna be yours. So every time you it's a little dusty, but you know, fun shot.
Man. Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna be driving this next year.
Yeah, when you get 16, you come down, you gotta, you know, your seat.
I mean, I'm 15, you can ride in the passenger seat. I got my permit. Now that, not yet. 16.
No, 16. Slow down. Let's slow down, Josh.
Okay.
Let's slow down, okay?
One step at a time.
But yeah, the keys is yours. When you get 16, you're good to go.
I'm good to go.
Yeah. Then when you get 18, you get the house. You get the mansion.
Okay. I get the mansion.
Yeah.
So where are we off to now?
Where would you like to go?
I mean, wherever you want to go. Where we go.
So check this out, yo. Justin, you ever seen the movie 48 Hours? Right now, he's having 48 hours with Diddy, him and his boy. They're having the times of their lives, like, you know, where we hanging out and what we doing. We can't really disclose, but it's definitely a 15-year-old's dream.
That ain't too bad.
I have been given custody of him. You know, he signed to Usher. I had legal guardianship of Usher when
none of this is all that bad.
I did Usher's first album. I don't have legal guardianship of him, but for the next 48 hours, he's with me. So and we gonna go full crazy.
Now it's getting a little too, yeah.
I'm taking this out tonight.
What you wanna do? What you wanna do over the next 48 hours?
48 hours. Let's go. Let's just go get some girls. Let's go get some girls.
Man after my heart. That's what I'm talking about.
Another resurfaced video clip of Diddy.
That was rehearsed. Come on, y'all. Come on. He's 15. He's not 16 yet because he can't get the car, but he got a learner's permit. So he was trying to push the car that day. But think back when you was 15, men. That ain't bad. You want to go get some girls? Yeah. Shoot, I couldn't wait to get my driver's license so I can impress a girl. So I was thinking about that my whole 15. I said, one more year, 12 more months. I was counting down. I had the calendar up and everything. So this right here, don't get me wrong. It's nothing wrong with this. That whole clip is what I'm saying. You know, but him staying with him for 48 hours as an adult, you know, I'll give him his own room, his own bed and everything, have a couple of people check on him or whatever, make sure he's good. Treat him like an artist, not like a slave. I'm learning, y'all, right? That's all I'm saying.
Has sparked debate among fans. with some questioning whether Diddy was checking to see if Bieber was wearing a wire during their conversation.
Yeah, that was suspect. Look, they talk. Yeah.
Another video
that
shows
didn't look
Diddy
too good.
asking Bieber why they no longer
Definitely
hang out.
didn't look too good.
Man, you good?
I'm good. How are you doing?
Young brother, everything's good? Selling out arenas and everything? Starting to act different, huh? You ain't been calling me and hanging out the way we used to hang out.
Well, I mean, you tried to get in contact with me, through all my, partners and whatnot. But you never really got my number, so.
And Puffy is definitely on something.
Yeah.
While a third captures Diddy, jokingly, warning Bieber not to reveal what happened during their time together.
We become friends in a strange way, you know?
Rob and Big.
Yeah, it's like, exactly.
I'm big and you're Rob.
Yeah. No, I mean, to a lot of us, he's like a little brother. You know what I'm saying? He's not afraid to call and ask for advice. He's somebody that, in the industry-wise, the record industry is a strong family, and he's somebody that, we definitely have our arms around, and we want to protect him because he's such genuinely a nice person besides his talent. You know what I'm saying? He's one of the greatest kids that you could ever know. Just unique.
All right.
Diddy bought his son a Bentley. Maybe, he could buy you one also while you're out.
Got me a Lamborghini.
Oh, well, that's nice.
I haven't gotten it yet, though.
Yeah, I know. When is that coming, that Lamborghini? We talked about this last time.
The Lamborghini for a day or two, and he got access to the house, and he knows better than be talking about the things that he does with Big Brother Puff on national television.
That wasn't nothing but a joke, man. That was nothing but a joke. Look at her. She just sitting over there like, suspect. No, that ain't nothing but a joke.
For everybody.
In fact, many have claimed that Diddy probably didn't stop at just having Justin to himself. He could have pimped him out to Hollywood, too.
Yeah.
And when you consider
That's
how
what I'm
Hollywood
talking about.
used to sexually assault him as a child, the theory is not that far-fetched.
We got our video taken down for that one clip right there, man. And it sure is funny how, we're going to have to mark that. We're going to have to mark that one right there.
Wow. I feel violated right now. Wow.
Lean into me again. You smell amazing. How old are you?
Thank you.
How old are you?
I'm 16. I'll be 17 in like 2 weeks.
I don't ever remember smelling that good at 16. That was bad.
That's messed up.
Wow, look at your eyes.
That is messed
what
up.
music you listen?
That's messed up.
You have to be naked on stage during one full song.
That's messed up too.
Or drink a cup of blended works. Answer Justin Bieber. I have like little girl fans. I can't.
Okay, so why don't you give me the sex talk?
I feel uncomfortable right now.
Oh.
Why do you want to know the sex talk from a 15-year-old boy? That's pretty weird. Let's talk about the album.
And Justin Bieber and Usher are not the only two to have been groomed by Diddy growing up. Freddie P claims Diddy did it to his own child.
It's more deeper questions that I be wanting to know, like, why were you so infatuated with a child that wasn't yours? Were you grooming that little boy? I don't even want to start those conversations because that's not your child. You know what I'm saying? And for you to keep him that close, it's like you kept him that close because he might got your secrets because he's not your child. So if he's not your child and you that type of person with that type of character, you don't mind actually doing it to him when he finally reaches a certain age because he's not yours. And you know in your mind he's not yours. And now you keep him real close to you. You make sure he don't go to his daddy. Why? You make sure he's separated with him and you provide him with everything he wants. Why? You got one of them little Michael Jackson secrets. He got one of them secrets that he can't tell nobody because his legacy, his manhood gonna be, and not only that, his brother don't gonna look at him crazy.
Yeah.
Only Puffy know, only God and Puffy.
About Puffy, right?
I don't know. All I'm gonna say is, I don't don't know.
I'll be sure, son.
All I'm gonna say is,
I don't know.
Who's infatuated with another man's son now, like that? Like you, that seemed like grooming to me. I got, oh, that's his daughter's brothers. Get the fuck out of here.
So not even family is sacred for Diddy. And I don't say that just because he groomed his own child. It seems that Diddy also sees his own mom in a sexual light. A video of Diddy kissing his mother on the lips has recently resurfaced following his federal arrest on sex trafficking charges. In the clip, which dates back to 2022, Diddy is seen smoking what appears to be marijuana before introducing his mother, Janice, as Mom Dukes. He goes on to describe her as single and ready to mingle. After the kiss, Diddy boasts about taking his 83-year-old mother to strip clubs and even jokes about how a dating show centered around her might play out.
See, I don't know when he did this smoking clip, but if you look at any video of Puffy over the 30 years, you would never see him on video smoking. Not saying he was smoking in that, but now all of a sudden, I never seen Diddy smoking, period, until right now, until right this second. That lets you know he started slipping. Them drugs is more and more. It's like I don't even care no more. I don't even care no. I never even knew he smoked. You know, they were saying coke was around and these other drugs, but I didn't think he smoked. Some people, smoking just ain't their thing. The having smoke going into your lungs and down your throat, it's just not your thing, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? Never seen him smoke.
Yeah, my mom's gorgeous. Let me introduce you to my mom, called Mom Dukes.
Hi.
She's getting a drip with me. She's hydrating. What's up, Mom?
Everything's good, baby. I'm here with you.
Yeah.
I love you.
I love you too.
That can be for the camera.
Mom, freshly dipped though. I was just trying to show you.
Yeah. He's smoking on camera. Nah, man, that's that.
Yeah, my mom's is single. Mom's is single. I ain't gonna hate on my mom's. She's single. Me and my mom talked about one time doing a dating show with her. And she's so picky. She's so picky, they don't stand. But yeah, that'd be the funniest show in the world.
It will be, especially with me.
I don't even want to get started if she was doing that. We're not doing that. Cause yeah, my mom's single. Yeah, for real. Mom Duke know how to have a good time. She ain't sitting in the house playing. They outside moving and shaking, baby. She come with me to strip club. I don't care. Real. It's my dog. You know, I want to live life. Be out here moving and grooving. So my mom told me, she just said, keep moving, baby.
That's right.
Keep moving.
Don't stop.
She could touch the floor with her.
The video was recorded a little over a year before allegations of sexual abuse and other misconduct against Diddy first emerged. And I'll have you know that this isn't just some random theory without merit. Even Gene Deal claims Diddy treats his mom like his girl.
Fall far from the tree, man. You gotta realize that. You know, he didn't get all this from his daddy, because he didn't know his daddy, even though they try to say his daddy was some big time drug dealer in the whole 9 yards. You understand? He didn't get this from his daddy. You gotta realize, man, you know, his mother had a modeling agency, and it was alleged that it was also ladies of the night, a prostitution ring too, or these ladies was doing things
Big
other
Gene,
than modeling.
Big Gene.
So the apple don't fall far from the tree. Yeah. So now you gotta understand this, and looking at her and some of the stuff that he was saying, and their relationship has changed since I knew them, since I was around them. You understand? This man was talking about that his mother could take her palms and bend over and put them down on the floor.
Oh my
Not
God.
bend over, but she could stand straight up and put her palms on the floor, bruh. He's saying that about his mother. Who describes any of their mother actions like that in a sexual way? And then, you know, I don't know how many dudes do kiss their mother in their mouth when they 50, 60 years old or something like that. That's them, that's their whole thing, man. But that was a little kind of weird for me. And then
it was weird for me too.
Wore the same white fingernail polish that Cassie described that he liked to see her and other models in when she was describing her lawsuit. And what's crazy to me is that, man, it seemed like him and his mother had this, I don't want to get too deep, man, this Oedipus complex thing. You know what I mean? And a lot of people going to say, yo, Oedipus complex. Well, let me just tell you a brief story so you'll know. Oedipus it may have been Greek mythology, or it was probably Greek mythology or something like that, but it's a story about a young man that was told that he was going to kill his father and marry his mother. So on the way, this young man had grown up, you know, he didn't know that he was an orphan and then was adopted by a family. He thought the family he was with was his mother and father, but it wasn't. So on the way to this town, he gets into an argument with this other man and he kills him. He kills that man. Then he goes into that town. A lady is weeping about her husband, being told that her husband was dead, and he ended up marrying that lady, which was his mother. So Sigmund Freud came up with this thing about this Oedipus complex, about a sexual relationship, whether it's physical or mental, with a mother and a son. So I'm looking at his mother and him on the couch, and both of them are getting IVs after one of the Diddy parties. Allegedly. I'm gonna say allegedly because I wasn't there and I didn't know. But they showed them both getting IVs on the couch.
Wow.
So my whole thing about this thing is that I'm not saying that she was ever at a freak off. She was ever at that type of party. But you can't tell me Miss Janice Combs, who was always at the regular parties, didn't know nothing about the freak off parties.
And that's your son too?
This is the same dude, bruh, that used to disrespect his mother. So I seen the love now that they have for each other only on film and camera. You know, on the YouTube or Instagram or wherever they were showing it and stuff like that. But this the same guy that Kirk Burroughs once told me he slapped his mother. And I told everybody, had I known he slapped his mother after I told Kirk Burroughs, Kirk told me after I had straightened his ass out for cussing his mama out. His mother came in the limousine and he was on the phone and she said, yo, why don't you tell these people like that? And he just cussed her clean out like on some, didn't I tell you to stay out my motherfucking business? And I was like, yo, I was shocked. She didn't say nothing. I said to him, I said, yo, boy, let me tell you something.
Don't you ever.
If you ever cuss your mama again, I'm gonna beat the shit out you. You ain't gonna bring nothing but bad luck to us treating your mama like that. So I guess he ain't treating his mama like that no more. But I don't have no qualms in her defending her son.
In fact, this saga goes so deep because Gene Deal originally claimed that Diddy fired him because his mom was making moves on him.
Did you see the IG live that Puffy and his mom did? And Puffy, he was shouting out Mason, showing him love for, you know, him being a part of the No Way Out album. And, you know, his mom, she cut it in and, you know, I guess she didn't like him shouting out Mace, and she made a comment telling Mace stop messing with her son or whatever.
I guess mama wasn't feeling Mace. And Mace is a celebrity, and by him having a platform to say something about her son, you know, she would say that.
Yeah, that's her son.
You understand? I've said more about Mace, I've said more about Diddy than Mace have.
Mm-hmm.
But
I'm not a superstar.
Maybe because I'm not a celebrity, I don't have the platform, and he didn't say my name. She didn't say anything about, and you too, Gene Deal. And maybe because she might still find me sexy.
You go, Gene. Yeah, go ahead, Gene.
She say she looking.
Yeah, go ahead, Gene. She's single. Go ahead,
What you
Gene.
mean by that? His mom was trying to talk to you back then?
Nah.
I don't want her.
I don't want her. That's a joke, man. He just messing with y'all.
What?
What? No.
What? That's how we fell out, bruh. That's how we fell out. You don't know? I thought you watched the Gene Deal show, Art.
Oh, man.
Man, about that? Y'all ain't know that.
Oh, my God. Yo, one day, Puff and Justin was in the office, right? And sometimes I gotta watch Justin, but since the grandma up there, you know, she watching Justin something, I still gotta keep my eye on Puff. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't know who security gonna let up sometimes, and this, that, and the third. So, it used to she used to have a restaurant, and she used to bring food up to the office and give it to people, right? So this one particular time, you know, she used to always like do innuendos to me. Gene, why you don't never Gene, why you don't never, Gene, why you don't like that? But I never even, you know, paid her any attention because it's always Miss Combs. It ain't Mama Combs. It ain't Janice, it's Miss Combs.
Mm-hmm.
You understand?
Yeah.
I gave her that respect. But she used to always throw in the windows, and you know when somebody find you somewhat attractive. And then because I used to get in Puff's ass, because Puff used to be disrespectful around his mother. You understand? I'm glad they got a better relationship and they got a better understanding, because she know I said it before. You understand? When he cursed out, we was getting in a limousine. This when the office was on 19th Street and 5th Avenue. He said, didn't I tell you to stay out of my motherfucking business? He was talking to his mother. And I said, boy, let me tell you something. If I ever hear you cuss your mother again, I'ma beat the shit out you.
Wow.
You ain't gonna bring nothing but bad luck to us. Don't you ever cuss your mother again.
Like, what is even going on here? How was all of this happening in plain sight, without anyone figuring out what was going on?
It is not in plain sight. That's what the problem is.
Gee, but I told her to stay out of my business. Nigga, you wouldn't have no business if it wasn't for her. I'm not playing with you, man. Now you need to apologize to her. She slammed the door because she was gonna get in a limo with us at this time. She just left and went the other way. Now, we was in the office one time. This one time, Justin she brought some food up. And she like, Gene, I need you to go downstairs and get this food out the truck or the van or whatever she had on down there. I need you to get out there. I said, and all these people's in the office. It's 1,000 interns that could have did that shit. But I know she just wanted to show that she had power over me, and I would never give her no power over me. You understand? Because she used to always ask me to do shit. I know what, you know, she probably really wanted me to do, but I wasn't feeling that. So now, I'm sitting there like, no, I'm not doing that. I'm not here for that. So she got all riled up. Everybody do what I tell them to do except you. Who do you think you are? Something like that. I said, I'm here for Puff. Anything happen to him while I go down there getting your food, it's a situation. Puff overheard the thing. And Puff came out and said, yo, I'm tired of this. I'm tired of this. Why you always messing with Gene? Leave Gene alone. This came out his own mouth in his office. And there's people who was there who witnessed this shit. And from that point on, Paul started getting this other dude from my block, around our block, named Stretch. because he was NYPD to take my days. And I just said to myself, man, I ain't fucking with that no more. And that's how we fell out. That's how it ended. That's how it ended.
So she was trying to get at you on the low. She was trying to come on to you. That's why she kept messing with you. But you wasn't going for it. You wasn't checking for it like that. You wasn't interested.
Look and see his mom.
Not at all.
See, look. You see how he looked away? It's almost like, how can I put this? Like, she was kind of liking you, right? And he looked away like, well, technically she never said it. She never gave a really like, hey, Gene, I ain't wearing no panties. Gene never did anything that crossed the line and say, yeah, I got the hats for you. That's what that look gave. But in his mind, she probably did a lot of things that made him think or insinuate that she could be liking me. That's why she always bothering me.
Hello, she was trying to come on to you. That's why she kept messing with you. But you wasn't
see how
going
you look
for
away?
it. You wasn't checking for it like that. You wasn't interested.
Yeah, body language.
Nah, I was gonna knock the dust off that, bro. Not me.
If she's here it is,
you didn't find her attractive?
No.
I never
Not
made
at
a
all.
pass at him.
So yeah, the whole family is kind of messed up.
I'm sorry, y'all.
And that's
I gotta.
without even talking about the lawsuits his sons have been hit by. So how do you think things will turn out for Diddy? Let us know in the comments below.
Oh my gracious.
Honey, when I tell you that was a doozy, I want to know what do you guys think about it. Comment below. Make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe here at the Messy Sweet Spot. And I'll see you
this the
guys
end.
on another video.
That's
Bye.
the end. Okay. Yeah. I apologize, man. I got ankle and knee problems, and I gotta put this medicine on once every 30 minutes, and it was overdue, and I can feel a little throbbing coming on, but it works. It works. Anyway, the body language, man, like I was saying, body language and what was the name of this thing? This thing says, Usher confesses what Diddy made him do. I never seen any confession. These are my confessions. He got a song that says that also. But there was more information. It's almost like it's a 48-minute video, right? Out of 48 minutes, I got 2 to 3, maybe 4. I think in this one, 4 good pieces of information that I can say that is solid. That's why I did this video right here. I think that Usher, did you see the one? Y'all need to go back and look at the one about the pastor. The lady of the church brought her son, I'm thinking it was her son, little boy, to the church because she found in his diary that the little boy was writing some stuff about other men. So he was turning gay. He wasn't sure if he was gay or whatever. This is how the story goes. So she took him to the pastor. Come find out the pastor is gay, been arrested, put in jail for gayness, and now he's going to violate his parole because he said, well, if you really want to be gay, raise your hand. 1 or 2 of the boys or whatever raised their hand. He told the little boys to go in the back room, and he's telling this story to another pastor. You know, I'm assuming he was trying to get a job at the church. Anyway, so while they was in the back room, he took the longest time to explain that they started touching each other. It was voluntary. Both of them, it was consensual touching. I can't remember the words he used, but it was almost like, I'm just letting you know I didn't force myself on him. We both started touching each other. It was mutual. It was a mutual touching. I think that's the word he used. So I said all that to say this little kid was, 16, 17. So you don't just turn 16 or 17 and say, hey, I want to experiment with other men. You don't do that. This been in your mind. You've been fighting it. You've been, I don't want to tell my friends. They might laugh at me. All this type of stuff. So I said all that to say, there's other people out there like that, like a Justin maybe, or I said Justin and Usher, you know. So they might be like, you know what, yo, you ever feel like you want to do? Yeah, man, I felt that. It's okay to feel that way. Just don't tell nobody. It'd be our secret. Okay, cool. They might have been down with it. Nobody's looking at it like that. It's a possibility that they might have been down with it. And Usher found this little boy was like, hey, I don't know if I'm down with it, but okay, if this is what it takes to be a superstar, then I'm down with it. Okay, whatever. You know. And it's funny because Justin was at that party and he went down on the other little boy, and the other guy tried to film it a little bit, and Justin come up like, man, what do you do? Why are you filming this? You know. So wow, man. Wow. So there are people out here that, you know, some people just, I don't know why they like that. Little kids, that's nasty. That is freaking nasty, man. And I don't know why they like that, man. I don't know what makes you into some little kid, girl or boy, that can barely clean themselves, so to speak. Ew. You know what I'm saying? They skip taking baths and stuff, you know what I'm saying? You know what kids do, man. So, and it's against the law. It's against the law also. So, man, you know, I really think from a biblical point, God made you a man. So you should be a man. You should be the best man. God made you a woman. So you should be a woman and be the best woman. That's just my opinion, you know. And I'm thinking that, you know, God made me a man. I don't want to have sex with other men. I don't want to have sex with no kids. You know, I like having sex just like the next person. Everybody wants to be a freak. Nobody wants to be called a freak, but everybody wants to get freaked. You know what I'm saying? So everybody likes sex, man. So shoot. I mean, but just don't let it run your life, Puffy. God dang. You know, look here, man. I'm gonna get on up out of here. I can't wait till this one hit the I'm gonna have to listen to this myself to see what the heck is you saying, Mike. Slow it down, man. Hey, thank y'all so much. Y'all let me know. Put in the comments you are Enda. You are Enda. If you made it this far through the whole video, you are Enda. Put in the comments that you are Enda, man. I like to see that in the comments. That means you made it all the way to the end of my video, and I thank you for it. All my videos is helping us grow our feed. We raise money to feed people that don't have food on their table. Y'all take it light, take it slow. Tell them Uncle Mike told you so. Peace out.